Well, okay, we're leaving Marampata at 7:20. I'll walk down the hill to the river, see how long this takes us, see where we stop tonight. Okay, we're descending down the path towards the river. Let's see if the camera stays on this time for a little bit. Seems like it is. I've just passed 3 Frenchies, just going up for the day, and then a guy fully loaded doing the whole trek round to Machu Picchu. Pretty impressive. Buenos días. Okay, so now I'm arriving in Santa Rosa Alta at 10 o'clock, having stopped to speak to a few people on the way. So I don't know how long that takes, 7:20, 8:20, 9:20, about 2.5 hours. Okay, not bad. Well, let's try and tell the story of the escaping mules. Just before I got here, coming down the trail, I heard some mules coming along behind me, clip-clop, clopping down the rocks, and then a guy shouting at me. So I thought, better get out of the way, out the way of the mules. So I leapt to the side of the trail. The mules come careering on past me, running down the hillside. Then the guy finally reaches me, quite irate, because I hadn't understood him, that he meant that I was supposed to jump out in front of the mules with my arms outstretched for them to stop because they ran out of control. It took some explaining that I didn't understand what he was asking me to do, that I wasn't just trying to be awkward. I think in the end it was okay, but I certainly wasn't going to jump in front of a whole lot of mules when I've got no idea at all about how they behave, and really couldn't afford to be knocked down and trampled by 4 loaded mules running down the mountainside. Just as I'm sitting here in this coffee shop, another guy's come up with some horses and started asking about the escaping mules. So it's obviously a bit of an event for the locals here, and I hope I'm not blamed for it. Oh, I'm leaving Santa Rosa Arriba at 10 to 11 with a packet of Oreos, a palta sandwich and a full bottle of water. So wandering down to the river now. This could be a good hour and a half to get down to the river, maybe even 2 hours. We will see. So onwards and downwards. 11:25, I've arrived at Santa Rosa Baja to put some more cream on, have a little rest. I was going to buy a drink here, but pretty much as I arrived they decided to close up the shop and go somewhere else. So to continue my appraisal of this place as not very nice, not a very friendly place, which I've seen reported somewhere else. Anyway, no reason for them to be friendly to me really, but there we go. It's hot in the sun and I am descending very, very slowly. So looking forward to getting down to the river where I can have a long rest in shade and have a lunch and drink lots of water, but that's about 2 hours off, so onwards and downwards. This route walk down from Santa Rosa is proving a little difficult. I'm finding the loose stones rather slow going and the hot sun's not helping. I'm doing 30-minute sections at a time at the minute. Oops, we're too high. Oh well, there we go. See how we do for the next one. It's 10 to 1, so we're going to 120. Here we go. Just put one foot in front of the other, that's what it's all about. Nothing special. First real sign of the bridge. What's that? 30 minutes? Let's see. Buenas tardes. Back down to the river. It's about 1:45, so it's taken me about 6.5 hours to get down. And now, once I cross the bridge, I'm going to go back to that abandoned building and have a long rest. About an hour, I think, before I start tackling the uphill again. Hey, the bridge over the upper Rimac. See what it's like to walk on the flat. The river's different today, it's green. It's brown I came across the other day. Yes, the water's still running. That was my biggest concern. There might not be any water, but it's running. Excellent. Well, it's 2:30. I've rested for half an hour. Going to push on slowly. Not sure how far I'm going to go yet. See how it goes. Estoy bajando de Marampata.
No, usted solo
Yes.
nomás.
Sí, solo, sí.
¿No tiene compañía?
No,
Ah,
solo yo.
ok. Pero el clima está favorable, tienes que apurar.
Ahorita no hay sol, sí.
Sí, no hay sol porque tienes que aprovechar subir.
Sí.
Ajá.
Bueno, ¿tú vas por allá?
Sí,
Arriba,
para
ok.
Marampata. Una fotito, ahícito.
Una foto, ¿sí?
Regálame una foto.
Ok.
Voy a parar ahícito nomás. Sí.
Ah, una foto de mí.
Muchas gracias.
De nada,
¿De qué país, amigo?
Inglaterra,
Ah, qué bien.
pero vivo en Lima.
Ah, en Lima.
Sí.
Qué bien, qué bien.
Para mí que es más difícil es la bajando. Bajando.
Esa bajada fuerte es.
Subiendo está bien.
Pero acá ya es...
Ya es todo subida, sí.
sí, viernes.
Bueno, gracias. Well, it's 4:15. I've arrived at Chikiska. Got my room. Got a nice cold Gatorade. And it's about 4:30? 4:20. 4:20, so I was about 2 hours up from the river then. But to be honest, I must say I was struggling on the last bit. And the thought of carrying on to the next place, not very attractive. Better do it tomorrow in the morning when I'm fresh. I've got a day extra now, so it doesn't really matter if I get to Cusco tomorrow or the day after. Anyway, time to caliber blow. And then it'll be onwards and lying flat in bed. This is my little room at Chikiski, Chikiska, bit bigger than the one I had last time, but it's got 2 beds in this one. Suits me down to the ground. So I'll rest here tonight and get off early tomorrow morning. It's 10 to 5 on my last day. Just starting the walk up the hill. It's a bit of a mood and the light's already coming up. Could have done with leaving half an hour earlier, but never mind. At least it's nice and cool at the moment. Onwards and upwards. Well, I think we might be up the first set of zigzags on the way to Choquequirao. Mule train. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
.30, I'm at the Choquequirao viewpoint. Choquequirao breakfast option didn't seem to be in existence. The restaurant area seemed to be full of construction material, so I didn't bother staying there. Things I had a handful of nuts, which is hopefully enough to keep me going. And now we go, well, as always, onwards and upwards. I guess we're about halfway back, making good time so far. Rain last night has certainly made the river brown. I was commenting on that, wasn't I, before? Let's turn the video around and have a look at the, well, no, see if we can do it this way. See the river down there behind me, brown today. Okay, as always, onwards and upwards. That's looking down from where I come from this morning. You might just be able to see a couple of little red roofs just before the sun appears. And we come up this mountainside, past a place where I thought I was going to get breakfast, but it seems to be closed. Came up this path, we're continuing around here. It's nice and easy at the moment. Gonna have a rest around the corner.
Good morning,
Buenos días.
hola.
Hola.
Hola, amigo.
Ciao, todo bien?
Good morning.
Hola.
Buenos días.
Hey.
Y bacán, todo eso.
See?
Okay.
Final part of the walk. Back round to Kapulyok. This cool, oh, it's down below us. How can it be below us? That's where we stayed the first night. Well, I'm back at Capilioc. I just had a little breakfast, coffee and some breads, and now I'm waiting to see if any transport turns up. Seems like what you've got to do is just hope that somebody's bringing somebody up here, and then you can get a ride back, because there's no transport directly from here. So I'm just sitting here waiting at the moment, not sure the best thing to do is. Sitting in the square in Cusco, watching the lights go up and the sun go down.